Good evening. It is Tuesday, May the 25th, 2021, and it is time for a Teen Tuesday. I am your hostess, Lanicia Mayberry. The mission statement is to bring strength, independence, and empowerment to individuals and their families by building confidence and financial freedom through affordable fashion. While $5 jewelry may not change the world, we believe those who wear it will. Our team scripture is Proverbs 10 and 1. The hands of, why do I keep getting that wrong? 10 and 4. The hands of the diligent shall prosper. Our team mantra is saving souls from poverty and building generational wealth, $5 at a time. And our team motto is habits reflect the mission. Good evening, team hustling honeys and homies. So glad to see you all here. Come on in the room. Hello, everybody. So tonight we are going to talk about your job and your retirement in paparazzi accessories. So just to give you a little background information of where this even came from, I'm getting hot already. Mama Frank, over the weekend, Mama Frank was in Vegas, and a lot of consultants got a chance to sit down and speak with her. And one of the things that she told a consultant that consultant shared with a few others of us was Mama Frank told her very candidly a way to put her business in perspective. And it really, really helped me. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later on in the meeting, but it helped me really put things in their proper spot. So what Mama Frank said to her, those of you who don't know who I'm speaking of Robin Frank, okay, the matriarch of our business. She's the top of our line. Or the female top of our line. The top is Taylor. If you don't know this information, please review the guides. But anyway, Robin said, think of your business as your job and your team as your retirement. And so that thing hit me like a ton of bricks. Because for the longest time, I'm going to be very transparent. I'm always transparent with you all. For the longest time, I've treated my team like my job and my business like, I don't know, a side hustle, not even a job, right? So let's break this down, what she said. When I think of a job, I think of something that it pays the bills. It's something that you have a set time to sit down and, well, however you're working. You have a set time to work. You have a time to be at work, a time to be home, a time to go on break, a time to have lunch, a set time requested to go on vacation, a set time to be sick, all the things, right? Am I right so far? Y'all with me so far? Those of you who are still working full-time jobs, no shade, but let me know if I'm missing something. When you work a job, you have no concern over how much money your boss is making from your work or lack of work. Know that I'm right. You get paid some jobs. You get paid whether you work or not. You show up, you clock in, you go talk to your friends, to do their work, but you get paid because you clocked in. So that's a job. As you work this job, some jobs allow pieces of the money you earn from your job to be contributed to a retirement fund. When I worked for the Social Security Administration, they did a match with us. I think they did a 100% match for every 5% of our paychecks that we invested. So if I put in 5%, they also put in 5%, giving me a 10% retirement, which I was able to collect handsomely on, not completely, but anyway, I was able to look at those numbers recently. And that was pretty nice for 8 years worth of work. Your retirement also pays bills, but it pays bills in a different way. It pays your bills, but still allows you to work if you want to work. When you're retired, you shouldn't have to work as hard as you did when you weren't retired, right? It's that extra money. When you do it right, when your retirement check hits, it's like, oh, I got paid today. Oh yeah, that money. Okay. Your retirement is something that you build from your job. So let's talk about paparazzi now. Okay. Well, let me tell you my story first. I kind of touched on it, but I didn't completely tell it. So from the time I joined Paparazzi, and this goes to show you how you really should listen to your upline when they try to tell you something. Because they kind of know what they're talking about, and they only telling you things to help you out. So Tyronica, from the very beginning, told me that I needed to build wide. Need to build my front line wide and teach them to do the same. And I mean, to be completely honest, I pretty much fought her on that because I was building wide initially, but people kept coming in and they weren't doing anything. And that was making me angry because I'm like, I spent all this time recruiting you and bringing you in. You're not doing anything. And I'm putting time into you when the people that are doing something need my time and they're actually trying to build something with me. So why am I going to continue to bring people in when I should just build what I have? That's what I thought. So in building what I have and taking half of concepts she also gave instead of the whole concept of running with your runners, I'm like, I'm going to take what I have and run with the runners. What did that cost me? That cost me my business thus far. I could be doing a lot better. I do pretty decent in sales, but I could be doing a lot better in sales if I did like my sponsor told me to. Continue to build wide and run with the runners, not just run with the runners within what I had. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Because when you take all of your time and your focus and your energy and you're putting it into your team, you have nothing left for your own business. You don't feel like getting cute to take a picture. You don't feel like selling no jewelry. You don't feel like you have nothing to post about because you have not been working. Meanwhile, you got this job over here, special job that could pay you daily every time you show up. She's so focused over here on the retirement, but you didn't do the work on the job to build the retirement. You see, because when you work in paparazzi, your work will recruit for you. Your sales will recruit for you. Your selfies will recruit for you. Your success in the business will recruit for you. Your posting will recruit for you. But if you're not doing the work over here, there is nothing or little to work with over here. I'm not saying I have little to work with. I have a very successful team. But I also have some numbers in places that I wish they were not. And that's because I haven't done the work on my job. You understand what I'm saying? So I want you to ask yourself, do you work your business like a job building your retirement? There's no reason to be frustrated with your retirement if you haven't done the work on your job. It's not time for the retirement yet. Every time you recruit somebody, that's a deposit into your retirement. Every time you get that person planted into the guides, Get them moving, get them making money immediately, get them challenging them to make director within their first 30 days. That is a deposit into your retirement. Now, sometimes does it take longer time on the job before you start to see some income in your retirement? Yes. It's not a one size fits all. But I tell you what won't happen. What won't happen is you have this massive retirement from no work on the job. I'm telling you, she changed my life with this statement. I'm so glad. I don't even remember who said it. I remembered the statement, didn't remember who told me Robin said it. But the statement stuck with me because I'm just like, I've been doing this wrong. Especially since the time I left my full-time job. I'll probably put more work into paparazzi as a job when I was still working a job. Since I've been doing it full time, my focus has been my unmaxed legs. That's where my focus has been. That's where my frustration has been. Why is there minimal growth right here? Why are the numbers the same right here? Because I haven't done my job. And I'm sure with some of you, it's the same thing. If you find yourself frustrated with your retirement, get on your job. If you find yourself wondering why my team don't respond to me, why my team not bringing in numbers, why isn't my team advancing in rank, get on your job. Now, the difference between your paparazzi job and a corporate job is what, I don't know who said it first, but I heard Carla Neal Pierce say it the most, is a just over broke. You make just enough money to keep you coming back and showing up for that check. That's not taking care of everything you needed to take care of. But in paparazzi, you can control how much you make on your job based on how much you're willing to put in. So it's not a just over broke with paparazzi. I've heard consultants say the jewelry don't sell itself. Yes, it does. It does not show itself, but it does sell itself. If you don't show it, you can't sell it. If you don't have it, you can't sell it. So I hope this is making sense to you. Cause let me tell you, I got a new attitude. I'm telling you, I said, oh, that thing was for me. For me, because for so long I've been saying, I really need to do the 80-20 rule. I really need to put 80% into my business and 20% into my team. But it is so hard for people like me who have big hearts and want the best for everybody and see so much more potential in people than they see in themselves. Baby, the blinders are on. And guess what else? I've also told my accountability partners, hey, when I come to you with these ideas and these fantastic things I want to do for the team, because I always have y'all in mind, hey, tell me, get back on my job. And y'all know Tanisha and Nicole are ready to do it. Them heifers there. I love them, but I picked the right ones to remind me because it's my time. 5.5 years of mostly focusing on the team. It's my time. And I hope that you will take on that attitude yourself because it's your time as well. So like I said, if you find yourself frustrated with things that are or are not happening within your team and your rank advancement and things of that nature, get on your job. That's all I got. What questions do you have for me? Let's see what y'all seeing over here. Yes, Alicia, I cannot want it more for them than they want it for themselves. I can't keep giving that time and energy and all the things. I see all of you that are saying good evening, good evening. So it's a little different when I use Zoom as opposed to when I did lives before I'm looking here, and then the comments would be here, but on Zoom, they're over to the side. So I missed a lot of what you all said. I want to share with you all something that I share with 4 ladies that I'm working with to get them promoted and moved up. I told them something this Sunday that I had already adopted for myself. This was right after I heard this statement that Robin Frank said, but I want to share it with you because the leaders, I really want you to lean in, listen to me, grab this and run with it, because I mean this with the utmost sincerity. It's really time to stop spoon feeding people that are just like leeches in the business that just suck everything out of you and then go on about their business and do nothing with what you have given them. If you start to have it now, going into June, when the new year start, oh baby, you be on a roll. But I told them, I said, I want all of you to change your focus from your teams. Change your focus from a number of lives to a number of pieces sold per live. It's time to be selfish. Lead from the front. Worry about you. Be present for your team, of course, but the hand holding has to stop. From this point forward, we are no longer tagging people on posts. They either see it or they don't. It's up to them to be plugged in. This is the new WAY, the new way. Worry about you. Your sales will recruit for you. Your selfies will recruit for you. Focus your attention on income producing activities and grow. It will be tough, but it will be worth it. It will also force your runners out from the shadows. Nothing grows in the shadow of an oak tree. And I mean that. Tyronica don't tag me on nothing. I don't need her to. She went live earlier today. I didn't know. Guess when I found out? When I went to Team Radiant Styles to see what I missed today. It didn't even show up in my notifications. Tatal. But I know that it's not going to show up in my notifications. So I know how to go to the team page, put the stuff in order by new activities, and look and see what I missed. Lo and behold, my sponsor was live for 24 minutes today. Guess what I stopped and did? Listen to the video. I'm not a baby. I'm grown. I'm a business owner. I'm self-employed. Why somebody got to tag me? When your job sends you an email, do they also send you a tag? If your job sends you an email saying it's a staff meeting at 5:00 on Wednesday, is somebody coming behind you and saying, hey, don't forget about the meeting today? No, it's up to you to put that on your calendar and be at that meeting 5 minutes early, because if you early, you on time. If you on time, you late, right? So why then are we're not doing it no more? And to show you how serious I am about it, if I see you tag somebody on an announcement post, I will delete it. Because we have developed a culture of dependency, and it stops now. The diapers are coming off now. It's time to put on panties. Take off the pull-ups, take off the diapers, and put on panties. If you pee in them, you're going to have to go bathe yourself and clean yourself up too. I'm just saying, y'all, like, it's time. Because it's very frustrating. And the more personally sponsored you get, the longer that list gets. I was keeping an open list in my memo pad of all my personally sponsored that have not canceled. Every time one would cancel, I have to go back to the list, delete that one off, and close the list up, and make sure when people change their name on Facebook that I'm changing on my list. Why I gotta do all of that? No, I'll put the information out there. You either want it or you don't. The end. So on this here team page, no more tagging. Unless it's like something where somebody was looking for, and even with that, I just feel like the search bar is available to you. Like, it's time. It is time. Y'all, I spent 3 months putting those guides together, and some of y'all won't even click on it to see what's in there. And I'm just like, all the information right there. I would much rather find the information myself than to wait for somebody to answer me. I don't understand. But anyway, that's where I'm at. This is not me being mean. This is not me wanting you to fail. This is me kicking all the little birdies out the nest. Flap them wings and fly. Or hit the ground. I got more eggs to lay. And it sounds cruel. And if it's hurting your feelings, good. I hope that pushes you to work your business all the more. If it's hurting your feelings, then you are the offender because you are offended. Right? Right. So this is coming from a place of love. I love you. The Bible says, it basically paraphrasing. It says the parent that does not spares the rod is talking about. It's basically talking about children, parents that don't spank their children, they don't love their children. And that makes complete sense, because if you don't correct your child, not saying y'all are children or my children, but just go with me. If you don't correct your child and teach your child the right way to go, the world will. So if I don't correct my team, if I don't correct my prior actions, that means I don't love y'all. And I do. I want what's best for you. I want you to be an IC, independent consultant. So that's all I have. Let me get back over here to the question. Oh, 22 minutes. Oh, go, girl. Go. Did that. Let's see what y'all saying to me. Yes, spread abroad, spoil child. I do know it's in Proverbs. And it's not written that exact way, but the version that I said, it said if you don't discipline your children, you hate them. Yeah. You don't hate your children. I don't see any questions. I see a lot of my leaders agreeing with me. Good, Sister Mavis. Andromeda, not just you, honey. Not just you. Trust. If I could pull up my inbox without showing y'all the names, I really would. Like the stuff I get on a daily basis, and I just be like, pretty sure I've addressed that quite a few times. It's not just you. Exactly, Tiffany. Watch the replay. Yes, Don. Let go of them hands. Let go. Yep. Worry about yourself. That's the new way. Get it? Worry about yourself. That's our new way. Worry about you. Worry about yourself. So I am done with that portion. Next week is Jam-Packed June. Why is it called Jam-Packed June? Listen, y'all, it's the end of the fiscal year. So much happens in June. That's when you finish your life of the party. That's when you finish up at the highest rank advancement you can get for this fiscal year. It's normally in the past, usually probably when passport vacation is announced. So June is an exciting time. Let's talk about May real quick and end on a good note, getting back to the excitement of June. May has been an interesting month for so many reasons. Shipping has been behind. The drops, how to say this right? The drops have not been like March's drops. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then there was the convention announcement, and then everybody couldn't get a ticket for a convention. So yeah, this has been a very emotional month. And if you didn't see Tyronica's video today, please go back and watch it. The main takeaway from that was, the thing I say to you all the time, John Witherspoon's line from Friday, you wear some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. Listen, y'all, I needed 4,000 PV this month to continue to be on track for platinum. How do I say? I think y'all know what I'm saying without me saying it. Like, I got snatched a lot, but sometimes it wasn't nothing to get snatched. Okay, I said it. So, I got some decisions to make going into next month, but I'm not going to let the disappointments of this month. I was very disappointed that convention was announced in May. That changed a lot for me financially, just to be all the way honest. I'm just sitting here like, wait a minute, I was about to give me a new living room set next month. You're taking my living room set money to go on to convention. Oh, well, it is what it is. It got to be done. You have to decide within yourself. You have to prioritize within yourself what's important to you and what can wait, right? But what you cannot do is let temporary things cause you to make permanent decisions. Oh, this month didn't go with my way, so I'm a quit. What? Paparazzi get on my nerves. I'm a quit. Huh? Bye. I mean, you shouldn't be that way, but if you come in my inbox telling me that, telling you right now, your sponsor's not gonna like my response to you, because it's gonna be, well, it was good having you. Blessings to you in the future. I ain't got time. I cannot get emotionally caught up and stuff like that. And you can't either. Things are not always going to go your way. Things are not always going to be as they were. The business is growing. The number of consultants is growing. Things are changing to adjust with the times and the numbers. And so it's not always easy to accept the changes that are coming, but we have to learn to roll with the punches. The longer I'm with Paparazzi, the more changes I see. Things look completely different now than they did May of 2016. And I said what I said about the jewelry this month, but I would take the jewelry this month over the jewelry that was coming out May of 2016. Any day. So there's that. So in June, I need you to be ready to possibly get these passport vacation tickets ready. In the past, well, let me back up. Passport vacation is a trip that Paparazzi sponsors every year. It's a trip out of the country. The trip is normally in January. The qualification period as far as earning the trip has changed several times. It used to be from June to November, then it was June to October. I think this last time, 2 years ago, we had it was June to September. The qualification period gets shorter and the point system is getting harder. What does that mean? Work your business. All the points are based on is you working your business. People that you're recruiting, your PV, you advancing in rank, your team advancing in rank, things of that nature in the past. You can look up passport vacation on this team page and look at past qualifications just to get a little bit of an idea of what it looks like, but we don't know what or if it's going to happen this year or what it's going to look like. But be ready for that. Be ready for that announcement, because nobody's going to tag you. If they do, I'm going to delete it. Okay, so keep your eyes open. Check your email. Everybody get the same email. And also the Paparazzi accessories page has that information, as well. So I'm very excited to see what that's going to look like and to see if we're even going to have it. But the way the payments normally work in the past, okay, it was, you could do a payment plan. You could pay it all up front, or you could do a payment plan, 3 payments. You had to put down 45% the first day, and then whatever 55% in half is over the next couple of months. I think that's how it works. Leaders, correct me if I'm saying that wrong. But you definitely want to go. The last trip we did was a cruise. Paparazzi chartered an entire cruise ship. We went to Cozumel and Grand Cayman. The year before that, it was the Dominican Republic. The year before that, it was Cancun. The year before that, it was the DR again. The year before that, it was Cabo. And before that, I wasn't in the business, so I don't know what the trips were. But it is a real vacation, okay? 6 days, 5 nights at a resort, all inclusive, okay? I love room service. I look forward to it. So anyway, be ready for that. Pump up the volume on your sales. Keep going for your life of the parties, no matter what it looks like, whether you're going to be able to go to conference or not. Keep up with your goals. Don't let the conference let down. Okay, don't let that keep you from achieving what you originally set out to achieve. The cruise was amazing, even though all of us came back sick. Just saying. Lanisha, how do I get the guides on my team page? You would have to copy and paste each one individually to get the guides on your team page. That's why they are here. That's why as soon as you all sign somebody, the very next day, I send them in the back office a welcome message telling them about the guides with a link to this team page. Okay, so that you all won't have to put in, it takes time to copy and paste them, okay? It took me like 4 hours to put them on Team Radiant Styles. So that's a lot of time to dedicate to something that's already present and here for you. It's on Team Radiant Styles. It's on Heavy Hitters too. It's on Cuter Than Most if y'all don't want to look at it on here, but it's available in multiple places. Okay. That's a good question. Okay. Any questions about anything that I've talked about tonight? I don't want anybody to be insulted by anything that I said tonight. Again, it was said from a place of love. It was not said to push you over the edge like, oh, that's confirmation. I don't belong here. No, you do belong here. You're not here by accident. You do belong here. But it's important that you understand that on this job, you are the boss and you determine which way, which direction your business goes. What you put into your job pays off in your retirement. What do you want your retirement to look like? Because I'm telling you right now, iconic impressionista look real good for retirement or whatever comes after that. I'm just saying. All right. So that's all I have for tonight. Thank you all so much for your time and attention. I love you very much. Let's finish this month strong. Have a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend, and I will see you in jam-packed June. Have a good night, and as always, continue to hustle hard.